And so from Belgium, we move to the land of the Blonde Beauties, the Swedish Grand Prix, the 500s, round 4, and this should be a good one. Well, down to the line, Robbie Herring in the middle of your picture. He is flanked by Shane King and Joel SMETS. You can't get into much better company than that. The 500 racing getting better and better. Plenty of water has gone down. The track is bone dry, and the big 500s come flying down the start line. They'll hook off to the left. I don't know how long this water is going to last, but the track is very, very dry indeed. This could well turn to a muddy slush. And out of the gate and looking for the front very, very quickly is going to be Bartolini. Shane King is up there as well. Boonen was there. Daryl King was there. SMETS, of course, is never far away. But this is Bartolini, round 4 in Sweden. And the Yamahas this year have just got better and better. We raved about them in 1997, and for this year they have got better. A lot more reliability coming into the machines. They were pre-production models last year. This year a lot of privateers are riding them all over the world, and with great success. They really have proved to be a very, very popular machine. That's Eckenbach. He wants to get mixed up. He's either waving at Eckenbach or waving at his dad standing on the hilltop, but the race will now settle down to a pattern. And who is it going to be? SMETS with plenty of work still to do. We can see that a lot of the water has gone in, the mud is coming out, and that's going to form some very, very big ruts. Robbie Herring, a very, very capable 500 rider, likes the big bikes, and certainly it'll be interesting to see if Robbie rides the big bike for England in the Motocross Des Nations in September this year. We'll have to wait and see for that. But right now it's Bartolini and Johansson both doing extremely well on the big YZM 400s. Yamaha's showpiece for large bore motorcycles this year. And certainly they must have sold a lot, because there's a long, long waiting list to get your hands on those machines at the moment. So up and over they go. Bartolini that came out so quickly, and he is going to take a win. Well, look at the checkered flag man in Sweden. Bartolini will take the win. SMETS is going to take second. Well, that's a good ride for him. He certainly came through the field. And in third position, it looks as if that's Johansson. So Yamaha, and then SMETS, and then Johansson. Down to the line, no time to mess about. Get the bike sprayed off, washed off, cleaned up, and they've got to do it all over again. What can Bartolini do the second time out the gate? Is it him with a whole shot? I have my doubts. I don't think so. I don't think that was Bartolini. Well, now we see the dust coming through very, very quickly indeed. Never sure what is better, the dust or the mud, but it is Bartolini once more. Robbie Herring, that's nice to see. Robbie Herring on the RWJ Silkeleen machine. That's the team run by Colin Reed, sponsored by Silkeleen, and a hybrid Honda that they've put together. And I wonder if the factory might not copy that machine for next year and bring it into a production capacity big bike. But right now these Yamahas are proving to be absolutely unbeatable. But it's nice to see that Daryl King has got on the pace as well. So Daryl King is up there, Robbie Herring's up there. Joel SMETS will never be far behind. Whoa! Oh, you don't want one of those too often. That was a bad one. Eckenbach has a lie down. Joel SMETS is going up the hill. He is going to get the checkered flag. What is he doing now? Joel SMETS up on the seat, front wheel in the air at the Swedish Grand Prix. He will take the win. Bartolini is going to take second, and I think his countryman, teammate Johansson is going to take third. So back to the thumpers in Finland, round 5 of the 500 GP. Robbie Herring having a quick look around. Joel SMETS already down on the line to see what's going on. And Bartolini first to take up his position after a fine win in Sweden. 15-second board is up and running. Well, it looks like a chalk mine, but certainly a different type of soil altogether. Everything looks pristine in Finland. Out the gate they go. Heat 1. Down this incredibly long start line. Wonderful to hear all the thumpers go into that right-hand sweep. Well, James Marsh, KTM, up front. Isn't that good to see? Mr. King's teammate. And from the small factory of Austria, a KTM leads round 5 of the 500 GPs here in Finland. Well, I wonder how long James Marsh is going to have glory here today. He certainly had it on the start line, but he must know that he's got a lot of top riders behind him. Bartolini and Johansson and Boonen, SMETS and Eckenbach, they'll all be there. So make the most of it while you can. Joel SMETS says, if you don't mind, that's where I belong up front. And the man that was so good in Sweden, Bartolini, right up there with him as well. So SMETS goes to the front, Bartolini slots into second, and they settle down now for round 5 of the Finnish Grand Prix. Looks like an old chalk quarry to me. Strange ground conditions that have come out of there. You can see the mining that's gone on over the years in the background. There are huge quarry conditions. You go over the cliff there, it'll be Evel Knievel style. But right now, the man up front, Joel SMETS, he's got it under control. Bartolini's doing fine. We'll have a look and see where Mr. Johansson is. Eckenbach and company, Boonen, where are the King brothers? They should be up there with the race leaders as well. Shane and Daryl, they're always up on the leaderboard, but we haven't seen them today yet in Finland. So, talk of the devil, there they go, Daryl King, he's up there and he's doing fine. He has now, and there's another King as well, so they are coming onto the board slowly but surely, and so is Boonen, the man that we were talking about. Eckenbach is there as well, so it's now starting to settle down into the pattern that we would normally expect. Nice to see the 2 King brothers, the New Zealand riders there. Robbie Herring, bike number 99. He should be way up in the top 5 as well. Robbie Herring in these ground conditions would normally be very, very happy indeed. Joel SMETS up on the foot pegs. Also a very, very big bike to manhandle around here. He gets it up and over. Yet another jump. Motocross growing in popularity in Finland. And certainly they also put a lot of preparation. 2 bikes have gone down. 2 riders. Is that Robbie Herring? No, that's not the color of Herring's helmet. 2 of them lying there. Looks as if the one rider might well be trapped and looking for some trackside assistance to get him out of there. But Bartolini just plows on. He is now ever closer. And Daryl King as well. So Daryl King, he certainly upped the tempo. 40 minutes of this racing. You've got to be super, super fit to get through all this. So we'll have a look and see Boonen. He's starting to move up in the race leaders as well. And Eckenbach is there as well. 25 and 26, Marsh was there. So he's moving up with them. But I wonder if King can do anything about Joel SMETS at the front. There's our race leader. That's Joel SMETS. I think he's possibly done enough. The race is well progressed, and I don't think they're going to catch him from this position. Bartolini, he now wants to have a go. And pit instructions for Daryl King to say, get a move on. There's no race time left at all. But Bartolini is perhaps the man doing the work at the present time. He knows that he can pick up some very, very valuable points in the championship standings. And after Sweden, they were indeed very, very close indeed. Eckenbach, always there when it matters. But the 500 class is getting a very, very difficult class to campaign. A lot of riders, a lot of privateers coming into this class as well. And some very, very quick equipment indeed. We've seen in the British 4-stroke championships, very, very hotly contested. And a lot of people now switching to the big ball machines. I wonder perhaps if it will ever come back as the premier class. I'm sure Dave Thorpe will have a view on that, but perhaps we'll see the return of the thumpers in the not too distant future. Where is the checkered flag? Where is our man Joel SMETS? I'm sure he's had enough. Look at the ruts that are developing around the circuit. I'm sure he too. This is not going to be an easy circuit to ride. Joel SMETS riding very, very cautiously, and I think he's done enough. The checkered flag goes out. Number 2 is going to be, no, in second spot is going to be the thumper of Bartolini, Yamaha, and then in third spot we're going to see Daryl King. A fine ride by him.
Andrea, it was a close battle, but you were very close to him, but in the end you had to surrender. Was there no possibility of getting Joel?
No, I think no, because Joel, he have much power. But after 30 minutes, many riders told me, and after, not possible.
Are you going to do it in the second race?
Yeah, but SMETS very fast, difficult.
Okay, thank you.
Well, a smiling Bartolini and a bunch of Interflora. He'll be a happy chappy. Back to the start. Look at the ruts that are on the gate. Never mind the ruts that we're going to see on that first turn. So slowly they drift back again. They've ridden one heat already, 40 minutes on a thumper. That will sap your energy, and away they go again. Can Bartolini pull it off, or is it going to be Joel SMETS yet again? Or can Daryl King perhaps get in there as well? Well, let's have a look into the first big corner and see who it's going to be. Again, James Marsh. He's got his name in lights. He gets that KTM off the line mighty quickly. Well, oh, and another rider goes down. 3 riders have gone down there. They pick it up very quickly. Number 15, he's got caught up in the traffic, so he's now got plenty to do. James Marsh, if he can just string the rest of the race together, he'll certainly be a hero. But there he moves down to second and down to third. So he was a hero of the start line, but all of a sudden he's back to third. That's the man that did it in heat number 1. Joel SMETS to the front yet again. Where is Bartolini? Where's King? There's Bartolini. There's Johansson. Yamaha's at the moment second and third. That will gladden the Japanese factory. Not that they need any sales for these machines. They are rocketing. Everybody trying to get their hands onto a YZ400F. YZM 400F. Number 6, Johansson. Now he gets himself onto the gas. Shane King coming through as well now. Eckenbach, yet again, he's on a bit of a charge. Daryl King is up there. And then our own homegrown Robbie Herring. Up and over he goes. Oh, Bartolini, a long walk home. The Yamaha said that's enough for one day. What a shame, he's out of it. So Joel SMETS will pick up a couple of bonus points here, but it's not over because his teammate, Bartolini's teammate that is, Johansson, he's still there and flying the flag well. And Shane King could well pick up some valuable points, as could Eckenbach. So Eckenbach into the frame and Daryl King. So there's plenty of good talent up there, but it's still Joel SMETS with the number 1 plate. You heard Bartolini say that he's just got too much power on that machine. He certainly gets it onto the ground very quickly. This track is incredibly rough. To ride a 500 here, you can see he's picking out the lines all the way around. And Johansson on the second of the Yamahas. Bartolini has expired, surprisingly. Shane King moving up as well. Daryl King not far behind. So King and King, they could well be up there when the checkered flag comes out. But this is the man that I don't think they're going to get close to. Bartolini said he's got an awful lot of horsepower in that machine. And Joel SMETS more than capable of putting it all together. Johansson flying the flag now for Yamaha. His teammate has gone missing. And then Shane King. We saw how quickly James Marsh can get that KTM to go. And now we've seen what Shane King can do with it as well. So 2 out of 2. That's the man, Joel SMETS. That's Shane King. Quick bottle of water for him. He's had enough. And, and a bucket of water for the winner, Joel SMETS. A great weekend for him.